So good morning, friends, beaters and sewers. This is going to be the first of my wraparound series. Pay close attention. So what we're going to be doing right now is prepping our wraps. Just sit back, relax, take a look. So I'm just going to set this up, and we're going to get started. One of the things that I do when I start my wraparounds is to put in some sewing and sticking and putting some notches in, just so we know where our guidelines are going to be. So I fold this in half, put our stitches in, not stitches, but like our little 10 notches, like so. This will be the front and the centers, and then I will kind of find the center of the front half. If you're not used to crimping, then what I do is put like little guide points. And for this one, the size 4 that I'm working on, I usually just put like 5. So if you could see that, there's like 5 little points. And with that, we just like line up where our sewing and crimping points are going to be. So do that on that side, that on this side, and then we're going to evenly space out 5 of our chick points. And if you're like a follower on my Facebook, you'll see that I have something similar posted on like one of my teaching tools. So we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13 points, and then we should have 13 points on this side as well. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start sewing up the back seams, like so, if I can find my needle. We start at the base of the heel, and then we sew from this point all the way up and close it shut. You don't have to do like really tiny sewing stitches. If you're like, you know, kind of an avid sewer, you know, you'll have like your own technique. So once you get the sewing on the side done, you just snip this off. And then you would do the exact same by folding this into a T and then sewing right across. So I've got that done for you. So we have our T, mind you, it's upside down. And then I've tacked down the center and then the side. All of this shouldn't actually take you very long. Lining is really easy to sew. So what I do is, you'll notice that like in your kits that everything will be notched and placed. So we're going to start sewing a regular kind of whip stitch up to our first point. Like so. And then you'll notice my pen marks at the very front half of our like liner. So what we do is we start lining up our pen marks or our tick marks. You just slide that into place. And then you'll notice that it's going to start crimping for you. See, and you can see that. And then you just continue on to the opposite side. See, you could see that all your pen marks are kind of lining up. If you could do this freehand, all the more power to you. I just find that this is like an easy technique to learn if you're just starting out on how to do your pleating. So, and then we just kind of just do like a whip stitch up onto the other half side of our wraparound liner, or the vamp part. And then once you get to the finished pointing, you could either take that stitch out or you could just like leave that in there. And then I just do kind of like an extra stitch just so that it's nice and secure. When that's done, you can just snip it off. And there you go. Voila, your liner for your wraparound. So thank you. And good luck working on the other one.